Hey YouTube friends, welcome back to the channel and thanks for stopping by for month 4 of the Chronicles of a Newbie Mountain Biker. If month 2 and 3 were all about gaining skills and building confidence, month 4 was all about my new lesson, humility. Can't wait to tell you about it because I got a crash course. Let's get into it. So before we get into the hard parts of the month, I want to show you the great parts of the month. Month 4 was spent in Pennsylvania, and boy, oh boy, was it awesome. I got to ride RothRock State Forest, Jake's Rocks, the Allegrippis Trail System, and then maybe a handful of other places, as well as enjoy some time at 1,000 Trails Hershey, my favorite 1,000 Trails base camp. But look at this. This was the view from Jake's Rocks, and oh man, was it awesome. The views, the rides were great. And then I'm going to talk to you about the Allegrippis Trail System at the end, and it was just equally as awesome. But let me talk to you about my first ride that scared the bejesus out of me. So, after having been off the bike for a few weeks while my trusty mountain bike got repaired, I rushed to go riding, and boy was that a mistake. I went to RothRock State Forest. Now, if you look online, RothRock has the IMB Epic Certified trails, i.e. they're black, they're long, and they're hard. But when I looked at both Trail Force and Mountain Bike Project, people said, hey, you can ride, you're just gonna have to walk your bike occasionally. Well, let me show you some of those rock cards, because you encounter those about every 3 to 4 minutes. You are not just walking your bike occasionally, you're walking your bike constantly. And that gets really, really tiring and really, really boring. RothRock as a whole had one great view. And I'm showing that to you now, and that was it. That was the entire part of the 13 miles of the 20 that I rode of the 27 Special Road. Now, let me tell you what happened. At mile 13, I ran out of water. It was a really hot day, and I went through an entire camelback, and I was out of water at mile 13, and oh my God, was that scary. Because let me tell you folks, I have some health issues, and me getting dehydrated is actually a really bad thing. Now, we'll talk about it in a minute because the safety protocol saved my bacon. But what I realized was, first of all, don't rely on Google reviews and people say, you can occasionally walk your bike, because that's not really true. Just because people say it doesn't mean it's true. Number 2, 27 miles, even though I'm in really good shape, is a lot, especially when you're going up and up and up. So, realize where you're at. For me, that's a beginner intermediate level, and be conscious of it, because I was getting so confident because I was having such a good time and I was building skills so quickly that I didn't realize that I'm still a newbie. So lesson 1 was humility. Lesson number 2, my safety procedures actually saved my bacon. Even though I had been in a rush to get back on the bike, I had still taken probably 15 minutes to follow my standard safety procedures, and those include downloading offline maps. So I have my trusty Onyx off-road app that had my offline maps already downloaded. Now, why is that important? Because I had no cell phone signal. Now, what saved my bacon, and it really saved me, because I had no cell phone service, I had no way to contact folks. Well, I had a satellite communication system as a backup, but I had basically no way other than hitting the SOS button on my Garmin to contact folks. Was I had the off-road map, so I was able to take the remaining 14 miles and cut it down to less than 7. More importantly, I was able to cut out all the ascent that I had left and basically have a flowy descent followed by a bunch of gravel road that was either flat, reasonably flat, or downhill. In other words, I saved myself because I did not have enough hydration in me to safely make it back without being evacuated. So lesson number 2, have safety protocols and actually use them. Do me a real quick favor, if you're enjoying this content, please hit the like and subscribe button to let that algorithm know that this is amazing content and help promote the channel. Thanks so much. Lesson number 3, the Google ain't God. If you look at Cooper's Gap Loop and you read reviews of RothRock, they all say the same thing, black but doable, and it is. But I didn't realize how bad 27 miles in the heat of summer was on a black trail with a lot of ascents and a lot of rock arms and a lot of walking your bike. All those things combined to put me in a very dangerous situation. So, while Google is great and while trip planning is great, because I had looked at Trail Force, MTB, Google, ChatGPT, all kinds of stuff to find the best mountain biking in Pennsylvania, local knowledge, talking to people, watching videos like this one from people who give you a perspective of an intermediate mountain biker, reading my blog posts, all help you actually know what's going to be a good ride for you. Just trusting the Google, just trusting 1 or 2 articles isn't enough. Do your research, especially if you're new, beginner, and you can get in trouble like I did. Lesson 4, find your own flow. So as I was decompressing from RothRock and totally reevaluating my life as I was guzzling down electrolytes and water at the fastest rate I thought possible while sitting back in Jack Caravan, I kind of had a come to Jesus meeting with myself, and I realized that I was chasing IMBA Epic Certified Trails for some reason, so I could say I was a great mountain biker because I had done all of these black IMBA Epic Certified Trails. And that was purely hubris. That was only for my own ego, and that was stupid. What did I like? I like bike parks. I like jumps. I like big, beautiful views. You know what RothRock had? One view, and a few small flowy descent sections that frankly were crap. They weren't even that good. You worked and worked and worked and climbed and climbed and climbed, and you got a few small flowy descent sections through a really boring ass forest. Had a lot of rocks, that's why they call it RothRock. So why was I doing it? For my ego, and so I could say I was a great mountain biker. Well, none of that makes you a great mountain biker. So who cares? Find your own flow. Find your own reason for doing this and pursue those rides. Pursue those epic views, those big jumps, and the ones that bring you happiness and joy. Lesson number 5, sometimes you need to reset your mentality. And that's kind of what the last lesson was too, but what I was actually thinking about quitting, because after RothRock, I was actually ready to throw my helmet down and sell my e-bike and go change this channel to be about hiking. Because I do love hiking. Sometimes you got to do a reset mentality. After RothRock, I was supposed to be there 4 days. I pulled out after 2, and I happened to just find the Allegrippis Trail System. And look at this ride. This was amazing. This was fast. This was flowy. This was easy. This was easy ascent. This was not big rock gardens. This was actually a great ride that was easy to do, and look at where I had lunch. I set my tired feet and legs in the water. I had myself a sandwich, and I just enjoyed this view. And I had it all to myself. Because you know what? The Google doesn't mention the Allegrippis Trail System. When you look at best mountain biking in Pennsylvania, it never shows up. This is a hidden gem. This is greatness. So you have to find your reason to do it, and sometimes you need to reset that mentality, and you need to find your love again. All right, my friends, next month I'm off to ride the Beast of the East, Killington, explore Vermont, do some van life and mountain biking all through that beautiful state. As always, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this content, please hit the like and subscribe button and drop me a line in the comments. Let me know your favorite bike park, your favorite trail, your favorite trail system, your favorite mountain biking destination that I should be sure to check out as I travel this great country of ours.